Okay, folks, it's Jim. How the heck are ya here? Anyway, I got the last one there when I was explaining some stuff. I didn't pull it back a little bit like that. So anyway, so remember this is a dual fuel. I told you about the other stuff. Now what I need to do next is I need to put down this plate here a little bit, down to here somewhere. Okay, not too high, so then you can make your fire in there, you can look at it, or you can hang out like that. You can take this thing anywhere because the fuel is coming through the bottom. I have a piece of extra, oh Lord, why is everything so close to the bottom? Okay, anyway, I have a piece of extra the metal here. Oh great, the air compressor starts just when we're going with this, and I don't even need any air. Alright, the air compressor's off. Anyway, this is kind of an add-on redo of the other one because they just kept showing the door and telling you blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so I'll try to edit that. I'm going to learn how to do that. Anyway, so the burner part is pretty close to the bottom. You know, if you put it down on some concrete or something like that, it's, you know, half inch, something like that, right? And we have some holes. Anyway, so I'm kind of wondering if it's going to be restricted. So what I'm going to do is cut these into 1-inch pieces, right? And instead of doing 4, you know, because then like a chair, you know, in the old days you get in there, doop, 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 or a table, you put a matchbook under one side. The old farmer's tools had it. They had 3 legs on there, and it would balance in the gravel or whatever. So I'm going to put one right there in the middle. I'll put another one in the back, another one in the back, kind of like a peace sign, the Mercedes sign. You know, anyway, so that'll do that there, lift it up off the ground. I may actually, once I put the 1-inch pieces down like that, I may take another piece, take a wheel, and then cut them to make it flat so that it won't, say you put it out on the lawn or something, right, to do the campfire, you know, or say your buddy has a shed but it has gravel in there, and that's the reason I'm making this to where it's not any power at all, just you know, the air coming through, the oil, the drip deal like that. But if you want to, you can put this out in your yard. But anyway, our gravel. So if I put the flat part on there, then, you know, on the gravel you can kind of wiggle it into place. Or the lawn, you can wiggle it and it'll kind of scrub it up there and find its little hole. Anyway, so of course then you take out your burner part like that. But anyway, again, tap this down and get him in there where I like him. And then I have to cut the flue out the back. I don't know if I'll make it today because it's Christmas and I'm going to talk to those people in the house. Anyway, grabbing everything from here. And well, you know, I probably should show you this. I had this rotor and I ordered it for a vehicle I don't even have anymore. Well, not just one. I ordered 2 and some brakes and all like that. And then the guy came along and said, hey, that's it's yours, buddy. Anyway, so this here can go in there. And it has a little beveled edge on there, so I'm going to probably do a little bit more finessing so that guy, you know, fits in there better. Okay, so that's kind of cool, huh? It's looking good. The flame will come up, and it might come out these holes, which kind of this big of a rotor and this small of a tank, it might be a little, I might have to, you know, get one that's smaller, like, you know, for a smaller car. This is for Chrysler minivan, like an 07, 06, something like that. Anyway, alright, so the other part, that's, you know, that's the flue, right? And then also, don't forget we're putting those pipes through here, right? And I'm going to put them, say, this high and then down a little bit in the back so that I don't have to have any fan or anything like that. So at the angle, the air should rise. Should, you know. Anyway, so then what I'm going to do is have these pipes here from some jobs I did at houses. And so, you know, you can have one come in the burner, so it's going to come in down, right? So come in that burner thing right there, like that. And then, of course, you're going to have it elbow out to another one, blah, blah, blah. And then the one that's up here, I think what I'll do is just, you know, I'll make a little bracket so it's outer ways, right? And I think what I'll do is just come over with the, you know, elbow, and then a little nipple, short nipple, and then up again, and then I'll get an adapter that goes from 1/2 inch to like 1 inch. Okay, then it'll be like a lot like a funnel. Right, then you can run your little tube from your tank somewhere. Right, just get a little copper tube, you know, move it around whatever something like that. You can use a plastic one probably. Anyway, use your valve up here, and then in that funnel thing, have it drip out of there. Then you can see it coming. Then you don't have to make a fancy eye, little window or anything like that. And we'll see about that there. Anyway, so that's about where we're at here. Everybody's happy. I like it. It closes, it opens. These hinges, as I showed you in the other one, had all this stuff here. I'm not kidding you. Sometimes I see some stuff and I think, wow, that's just neat. Sometimes it costs me a little bit of money, sometimes not, but usually not too much. And a piano style hinge like this here, look, it sat in this garage, I don't even know how many years. Alright, it was over there, I didn't even know I had it until I started reaching for some of this other business. Anyway, so this is pretty cool, kind of like it. I like the finish, but it's probably going to get a little burned and rusty and stuff like that anyway, but that's okay. And then also with those little legs on there, I'm not going to make them too much, well, an inch I said, right? So anyway, may or may not have to add some holes into here, but we have places for holes. Maybe I could just cut a slot, take a cutter and cut in between my holes there, make it more air. Maybe we'll have to do something like that, I don't know. We'll see when we get there. Alright folks, thanks a lot for stopping. I'm going to weld that blade in. Well, first I'm going to go inside and see what the heck they're doing. And then I'm going to come back out here and just do a little welding. So anyway, thanks a lot for stopping. Like, subscribe, please. If you wanna, and if you don't wanna, well, I would like it anyway. And then make a comment, man. Make a comment. If you got something to say, let me know. Thanks a lot, man.